Debbie, and I'm so happy to be with you. I had to do some crazy things, and this is really strange because I tried to set this up and I've done this 2 times, so hopefully the 3rd time is a charm. So I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'm excited because we're going to be doing some exciting things. And first of all, I want to welcome all of you to my 2nd video for Record Breaker. It's a little Debbie's moment to help spur on some extra sales and hopefully help inspire you and to do some recognition. And first of all, I want to recognize some special people, 2 special people actually. Number 1 is Karen Recogn for being a new Tupperware manager. We're so excited for Karen. Yay, Karen! And also we're excited for Clarissa Hicks, who moved up to Star Manager this last month. So we're very proud of them. Secondly, I want to thank all of you that have met with me or I've got to see at some of the different functions that I've traveled around at. And then also we did the big All-American call the other night, and we had 4 special winners on the All-American call. Actually, we had 3 and a special guest speaker, and that was Mary Kistler. And we did invite everybody to come on that call if you missed any of the meetings. But our 3 winners were Lindsay Collins from Erie, Michigan, Donna Thompson from Georgia, and also Rachel Stolzfus from the northern part of Pennsylvania. So we're excited that they were on the call the other evening. And hopefully I got to talk to all of you. But well, I didn't get to talk to all of you, but hopefully some of you that haven't got to talk to me are watching the video, and hopefully you'll be on some of the other videos and be in touch with me to let me know how things are going. And don't forget to keep putting those parties up in your lineup because it makes a huge difference. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is don't forget this week, if you had $250 in the month of September and you sell $250 this week, you're going to be getting the Believe necklace, and some of you already received your Believe necklace for having over 800 in sales for the month and 1,100 for managers. And then also we have this week, so $250 this week, and you get it as long as you had $250 for the whole month of September. You can do that. The other thing is for this week and next week, we have the bracelet that's on, which is really a neat bracelet. It's just really a cool bracelet. So hopefully you're working on having your $500 in sales for the 2 weeks, but I've got a surprise. I've lowered the qualifications because I want everyone to get one. So what we're going to do is everyone that has $300 or more this week and next week added together, you're getting that bracelet. So how easy is that? You can do that. Everybody can do that. I want everyone to have a Believe bracelet. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you is we're going to have some special things that we're doing each week, and this week we're doing the challenges. For every $100 you submit this week, you're going into a drawing, and the lucky winner is going to be called. And when I call that lucky winner's house, I'm going to try to figure out how to do this, but we're going to have you pick a number from 1 to 5, and I'm going to have 5 envelopes. I have 5 separate envelopes that I'll have made up by then, and in each envelope I have a name of something you can win. So the lucky winner with $100 or more in sales this week, a chance for each 100, you're going to be in a drawing and get an envelope. You'll pick the number envelope, and the envelope might reveal that you have earned either a pressure cooker. By the way, this pressure cooker is awesome. Remember, hostesses with just $750 in sales and 2 datings can get this. And if you're dating parties away from a party, a hostess, her party did not count for somebody, you made a phone call and that person said, I'll have a Tupperware party. Don't forget, you can give that hostess credit for her own dating. So she'll already have 1 dating, and then you'll for sure get a 2nd dating for her for later in October or the beginning of November, hopefully still in October. Might be the pressure cooker. And secondly, another reason to be on these calls, you might hear some other news. Karen Recogn was sharing with me this morning on my buddy call that she actually got on Pinterest, and there's a Tupperware site for Tupperware Pinterest recipes, and she picked up a recipe. There's lots of recipes for the pressure cooker, and one of them was for cheeseburger casserole type thing, and she said she did it in 15 minutes with the pasta and all the things that go on a cheeseburger, and it tasted just like a cheeseburger, and in 15 minutes it was done. So you might want to check that out. The other thing that you might win is you might win the smart steamer. Who would not love a smart steamer? I'm telling you, if you don't have one, you need at least 2 or 3. Because you need one for your house, you need one for your kit. And I like to have 2 in my house, actually, because sometimes I do one 30-minute meal right after another 30-minute section. Or you might get the Tupperware tablecloth. I love this Tupperware tablecloth. Let me move this over here a second. And the Tupperware tablecloth has the home logo on it. It says Tupperware. It's real nice. It's a really nice big tablecloth, but you can fold it up so it'll fit a card table too. Or you might get the mandolin. Everybody can use that mandolin. or the Fusion Master. So it'll be one of those 5 items, in, well, they'll each be in one envelope, so you'll pick a number envelope, and whatever number you pick, that's the gift you'll get. So I wanted to share that with you. We're going to be on Saturday sharing with you some ideas on girlfriend sets, but today what I wanted to do is share some ideas on actually the Smart Steamer and the Vet and Serve special set, because it's only on for the rest of this week and next week, and you don't want people to miss out on it. And if you didn't purchase a sample yet, I really recommend you get a sample. I'm not sure if it's still on the sampling, but even with $75 minus $25, you do not want to miss this Smart Steamer to add to your kitchen and your kit, because it is something you can use all the time. It will save you so much money. First, and it'll save you money. In probably like 3 months, it'll pay for itself, if not sooner, because of the time it's going to save you, and also the money, instead of cooking on the stove or in the oven, and also will save on your heat bill and everything. So, and you're thinking, how does that work? But it will help you when summertime comes, or if you live where Amber does out in Las Vegas, you won't have to have the air conditioning on as much, because your kitchen won't get all humidity from the steam, kind of like the pasta maker. So I just want to share with you some ideas. And one thing is at your demonstrations, this goes with all your Tupperware products. Whenever you're selling something that sells for especially over $35, $40, you want to make sure you give ideas on different uses for that item. You know, we have a thing called benefits and uses, so benefits and features, I should say. So there's all Tupperware products have benefits and features, and if you go to the product knowledge part in your Tupperware web office, in the Salesforce area, the training, you'll see the product knowledge, and it gives you all features and benefits of products. But the Smart Steamer for $75, they're saving over $40 when they purchase the Smart Steamer right now. And the important thing is to let them know, first of all, it's 4 different pieces, and they want to just make sure that they realize all they're going to do is fill this where the fill line is with cold water, and then the middle part is the base of it, which you call the base, and then we have the tray, and then we have the cover. And the cover and the base are all made, they're encapsulated aluminum, so that it has the best heat conductor, yet things are not cooking in the microwave. So anybody that goes, I don't like to cook in the microwave because of the rays, nothing is cooking in the microwave except it's hitting the water and the steam is steaming everything. So it's almost like you can't overcook anything. So it's great for someone that goes, I can't cook. And the other thing with using the microwave is 100 hours of cooking in a microwave costs $8 of energy. 100 hours of cooking on your stove or in your oven costs $100. Most things take 25% of the time to cook. So you're really getting 400 hours of cooking for $8 instead of 400 hours for $400. So it saves people money. Now the thing that you want to do is when you're talking about ideas for this, if you just say this is a great steamer, Dr. Oz recommends it, and you could go to YouTube, and I tell people that go to YouTube, put in Dr. Oz Tupperware Smart Steamer, and the video will come up, and you'll see Dr. Oz right on his television program saying how this is one of the things that people should have in their kitchen, because especially if you're steaming vegetables, the vitamins stay in the vegetables when they are steamed. It's the very best way to cook vegetables is steaming. When you put them in water, or you cook them in other ways, they lose all the nutrients, or a lot of the nutrients. So it's the healthiest way. You can make a really neat little hobo veggie combo in here with 2 or 3 or 4 half ears of corn with your fresh green beans and broccoli and snow peas and all kinds of great things, and carrots in here, and steam those for about 15 minutes, and you've got a great veggie full of, this is full of vegetables. But also, some people don't steam vegetables, but you like shrimp. How many of you like shrimp? Raise your hand at your Tupperware parties, and everybody will raise their hand, and just say, you know what, who wants a stinky kitchen? You can steam your own shrimp in here. You put your shrimp in here, your water in the bottom, and you've got steamed shrimp without the smell. Do your fish. Fish are it's so healthy. This is such a healthy way to cook. You can steam your fish in here. You can steam your pork chops in here. Yes, you want pork chops steamed. They taste awesome in here. Nothing is. It all comes out really nicely. And also you could do your chicken in here. And talking chicken, I am one that believes in easy cooking and cooking only once. I don't like to cook 65 different times. I'll buy big packages of chicken, and to be honest with you, I don't freeze portions separately for each of our meals. No, instead I will take the whole package of chicken. I will stick the whole package of chicken in here. I will just use the cover. We haven't even talked about the tray yet. I'll put the cover in here. and my chicken will be all cooked in about 25 minutes. I take it out. Now what I'll do is, I might have put some barbecue sauce on it. I could barbecue all of it if I want to, but I might take, and then what I'll do is I'll actually freeze the individual pieces inside some of the different containers. So I'll have packages already frozen with my with my chicken, so then if I want to do a few on the grill, I can put them on the grill, I can cut them up, and what I'll do too is I'll flash freeze some, and I'll put them in one of our Tupperware freezer containers, and what I'll do is I'll just put them on a cookie sheet, put them in the freezer for about 20 minutes. They'll each freeze separately, so if I want some chicken for a salad or a sandwich, or just to chop up some chicken for maybe some homemade chicken noodle soup, I have that. So you can use it in so many ways, and so it saves you a lot of time, it really does, and who can't use more time? The other thing that I love about the Smart Steamer is you don't need recipes, you really don't. You take your favorite recipes, your mom's favorite recipes, maybe it's meatloaf or whatever, and I do meatloaf in here quite a bit, probably at least 2 or 3 times a month. And what I'll do is I make them about the size of my hand. I make my meatloaf mixture with my breadcrumbs and my egg and everything, and then I'll just put 4, 5, 6 meatloaves in here. I'll put the cover on, but before I put the cover on, I will put the tray on, because you get this awesome tray. And what I'll do is I'll put the tray on here, and then what I'll do is I'll slice 2 or 3 Tupperware potatoes. Those would be good. Actually, thinking about potatoes, I should mention I'm doing potato parties in the month of November, along with my candy making parties. I'll talk to you about that in a second. But anyways, I'll slice my potatoes in here, and then I will cook them at the same time I'm cooking my meatloaf, and everything is done in about 16 to 18 minutes. Now when I'm done, my husband he likes mashed potatoes with meatloaf. He likes different kinds he loves potatoes. He's a meat potato type person. And see, that's something you want to talk about, is maybe in your area you have different things that people in your area like. Well, in this area, in Pennsylvania, Ohio, they love meat potatoes normally. So what I'll do is I'll take those potatoes and I sliced them with my mandolin, and I'll toss them into my power chef. I'll pull my little lawnmower, and guess what? I'll have my mashed potatoes in a few minutes. If I want to do my pork chops in here, or I'll even put steak in here, really inexpensive cuts of steak, and put some marinated ahead of time. It is so juicy and delicious. It tastes like filet. And then what I'll do is I will slice potatoes on the top, put a little bit of olive oil and maybe a little bit of oregano or some of our Tupperware seasoning on the potatoes, and now I've got nice sliced potatoes. They almost taste like they're fried, and if I do want to fry them, I'll throw them in the pan for a second or two, but I will just have our potatoes and our meat. So you can do it however you want to. The other thing, of course, is the eggs. You can put 10 eggs in here in 10 minutes. 10 boiled eggs. You just put the water in the bottom, just like you're doing everything else. Put your 10 eggs in here, or 12 eggs. You can do 12 eggs in 12 minutes. And your eggs will be done in no time. And what I love about them is the fact that, with our Tupperware set that's on sale right now, with the midgets on sale, these are perfect for lunches. Eggs are really a nice, healthy snack, and they're also a healthy item. I know they have a little bit of cholesterol, but they're full of protein, and they are really filling. And your boiled egg will fit right inside here, so you'll have your hard-boiled egg for your lunches, and they'll be all ready for the week or whatever. Also great for your salads and your potato salad, your egg salad, and at Easter time, of course, they're great for your Easter coloring. So you can use do this for your hard-boiled eggs. The other thing you could do in here, maybe something like Mexican food. Oh my gosh, a great thing you could do is take and chop and slice or chop up some different colored peppers, orange peppers, red peppers, green peppers, all the different colored peppers. Put them in here, chop up an onion in here, take 2 to 3 chicken breasts, cut up the chicken breast, throw the chicken breast in here with all the veggies, put them in here, and you put it in the microwave for just about 16 minutes on high, and then guess what happens? They're all cooked, and when it gets done, you just take and put your wraps in here, and now you've got your fajitas all ready to go. You can make some homemade salsa. You can make that actually at your Tupperware party. I'll be doing salsa parties too in November, so you can make that homemade salsa and then you have the salsa, the sour cream, and all the great things for the fajitas, and you're ready to go. Another thing that's great in here is hamburger sliders. I've been doing some slider parties too, where we actually make a hamburger slider in here, and all you do is take about a pound and a half of ground beef, add an onion. We can chop the onion up in our chop and prep, and then what you want to do is you just add some Tupperware Southwest Chipotle, awesome seasoning.